Hello, once again. In my part two of the Venus Direct, I am going to be telling you all how it impacts each house or each zodiac. Since Venus is never far from the sun, it's just about one or two houses far, or it's absolutely in conjunction. We need to understand how it's going to affect both the zodiac or a zodiac ascendant, which I would say it like, let's start with Aries. Now, Venus direct, how does it impact the Aries or people with the Aries ascendant? This Venus goes direct in your solar third house of communication, siblings, and neighbors. You could build up your networking once again for keeping up good, healthy, cordial relations are always beneficial. Cultivated communication skills should be put to use both personally and professionally. In fact, you will be able to put your ideas across in a warm, genuine manner. If you want, you can extend olive branches to all those relationships which matter to you the most. Give it your one last final try before you turn your stance or take a different a step. You will be able to figure strongly whether it's worth trying or to simply moving on is the option for you. Equally, it's a perfect time to work on re-evaluated projects, studies, channels, or financial matters. Situations improve as they are moving much faster now. Pay attention as Venus rules your partnerships and your income sectors, and both or either of these things can be comfortably dealt with during the coming 18 months. Now, Venus direct for the Taurus and the Taurus ascendants. Well, Venus direct occurs in your second house of money and value. Finances can be taken care of wisely. Execute your income and investments judiciously. You could buy what you have been planning for. The hard work that you have put in professionally in the past couple of months will bear rich dividends. Venus rules your sign, suggesting that now you could cultivate new relationships, yet be discriminative and cultivate networking. Declutter people who are no longer giving you any positive energies. Do not complicate your life. Make it simple and effective for your happiness. With Venus as your ruler, your compassionate nature can actually make you a strong leader that others would willingly want to follow. This period is decidedly dedicated to your work and health. So, for the next 18 months, your work and health sector will be conducive to put in whatever efforts you want to. The result will be in proportionate to what you visualize and manifest. Be willing to initiate the changes in the system because initiation is the mantra for you in all these 18 months. Now for Gemini and Gemini ascendant. Well, manifest independence, your personal and professional image during this cycle. This Venus going direct in your sign after being retrograde for 40 days in the same sign actually impacted your personal appearance and mannerism quite a lot. So be aware now of how you want your image to be projected to the world at large. Manifest your dreams, showcase your talents. Getting back to your loved ones and social networking takes on a new meaning in your life. After thorough introspection in the past and having reviewed your instinctual responses, now is the time to rise and shine. Embrace those who support you and discard what hinders your progress. Because Venus rules your romance sector, you will be able to conform your feelings with those who matter to you the most. Venus also rules your 12th house. So your needs and desires will be reciprocated. Be patient, even though in the next 18 months, you will gradually be able to figure out what gives you the most happiness and solace, and then pave your way towards that. Now, for the Cancer and the Cancer ascendant, well, this Venus direct impacts your solar 12th house of all that lies beneath the surface of things. Your emotions, thoughts, people, and situations resurfaced during the retrograde, and now is the time to move ahead with confidence of the decisions that you've already taken. You should either close all past doors or address your feelings and situations confidently. Now is the time of transformation, of becoming the person you always wanted to be. Remember to be the magnetic or the magnet of what you want, and you will attract those energies that you exude. Like initially, I told you in the Venus, when I was explaining all about Venus, that Venus is like a magnet. If you feel good about yourself, you will attract the good. But if you feel bad about yourself, you're reversing the magnet and you will repel people. You've already dealt with your past karma. During this retrograde phase is where you dealt with your past karma. Now that the Venus is going direct, it is time that you be aware of the karmas that you're sowing now. So be aware of your actions now, your purity of intent now. And these next 18 months, whatever you sow is what you're going to reap. You get what you want from love. Your desires will not be ambiguous and obscure anymore. Manifest your deepest dreams confidently, and the result would be yours to reap. Maintain your comfort levels and mix around with those who support your ideas. Being discriminative and confident of your heart and mind, that is the key mantra for your success and happiness when the Venus is direct. Now for Leo and Leo ascendant. This Venus retrograde cycle occurs in your solar 11th house of friendships, groups, and aspirations. Your friendships or associations with groups may be a little strained during this period, and a time when you may withdraw and others might misinterpretation your intentions, or when friends are distant. You may get the feeling that friends are either disinterested or insincere during this cycle, or a separation can feel weightier than usual. Your satisfaction from your current social life or happiness goals and projects can come into question now. But if you've thought things out deliberately and then you are working with those changes, this Venus direct can actually completely change the things for you, and situations will improve for you, relationships can improve for you. So Venus direct is actually offering you the chance that once you have reassessed and once you have reviewed your relationships with people and situations and progress, and you feel and you intuitively know that if you make these improvements, things will turn around. So for you, execute those improvements so that the things can turn around. Now, Venus rules the areas of your charts like career, authority figures, and communications. Now, these may not satisfy you as much as you like just now, but as the months progress, as the Venus goes more direct strongly, things will start changing for the better for you, and you will start feeling good about yourself. So take extra caution in the areas of your life that are necessary now. And even if there are delays, just be patient, because situations will definitely improve. In fact, it's a brilliant time to put into action all that you have reviewed and reassessed in the past. Now for the Leo and Leo ascendant. Venus going direct in your solar 11th house of friendships, groups, and aspirations. Your friendships or associations, networking improves as others understand your intentions and support your ideas. And they weren't supporting earlier, but now they will support your ideas. Those who seemed distant or insincere warm up to you once again. You could now work towards reassessing your projects and manifesting the changes. Venus ruled areas of your chart are career, authority figures, and communications. Your hard work does pay off, and you will feel as if your worth is appreciated. The delays that you experienced earlier in the past months now will catch momentum. In fact, whatever you've reviewed and reassessed in the past, you have done. Just confidently manifest the changes now and experience the constructive, productive results in the following 18 months. Now, for Virgo and Virgo ascendant, this Venus direct impacts your solar 10th house of career and reputation. The social aspect of relationships on the job that may have been compromised in the past open new vistas for you. The changes that you make now or in the coming 18 months will prove to be advantageous for you. Be as non judgmental as you can with others during this cycle. If you've had reassessed or reviews matters in the past, then now is the apt time to manifest those changes and trust your instincts and intuitiveness. As your reputation improves in your working sphere, you might experience a support to your ideas, and those in authority will appreciate your hard work. You may realize exactly how you would like to come across, and this could be a part of the reason for any progress coming your way. Clarity of mind gives impetus to success in life, personally as well as professionally. If you're interested in changing directions, especially where your career is concerned, then now is the time. The next 18 months are conducive to making any changes that further your career. Venus also rules your money and possession sector, as well as your ninth house of adventure and discovery. Spend on what can make your life comfortable and conducive to your growth. Take the time out to review your finances. Plan your investments before splurging. This can actually improve your life's experiences. So don't hesitate to spend. Now for Libra and Libra ascendant. This Venus direct affects your ninth house of your faith, spirit, and adventure. You will be supported in your ideas and creativity. Speak with clarity of mind as your words are noticed by those in authority, and they will have a great impact, thus improving your relationships. Reassessing your faith, studies, or beliefs during this cycle, and then manifesting your beliefs in the next coming 18 months will be beneficial for you. You will receive satisfaction when you work independently towards broader plans and visions. Taking a closer look at the problems makes sense now, and solutions you will find in your own questions. This is the time when the promptness of your inner voice is always correct. Redefine your visions and develop confidence in your ideas. You must have experienced in the past, and you will experience now also, that at times when we are questioning, we find our answers within. Experience that again now and delve into your intuitiveness. Your eighth house of shared resources and intimacy is Venus ruled as well. And you might find your intimate life leaving you wanting for more. Pay attention to your inner emotional needs. And soon you will realize that in the coming 18 months, you will be able to easily find emotional and financial support when you need it the most. As well as you are ruled by Venus, making this an important period for reflection and introspection, and then becoming the person that you want to be. And remember, in my videos, like I have been saying, this is a period of great transformation. And whatever transformation that you have thought over in the past couple of months, now is the time to actually transform into the being that you want to be. So when this Venus is going direct, it's important not to just keep thinking, but also to put yourself into action. Those who think and act at the same time are the ones that will surely succeed. Now for Scorpio and Scorpio ascendant, well, this Venus direct is active in your solar eighth house of intimacy, shared resources, and personal transformation. Be more vigilant and mindful with money, work on a budget, and be more careful when discussing issues that revolve around intimacy and sexuality. Give due diligence and consider your own personal needs more deeply. Matters over finance can get sorted out now as your relationships and understanding of situations do improve. Strained relationships get better. You must extend olive branches to those who matter in your upward journey of life. Look into your finances personally and budget your expenses in accordance to your resources. Though it's good time to spend money on your comforts. Make your life more conducive, more comfortable. Give vent to your creativity. Your partnership sector is ruled by Venus, and chances are that you may either want to end or strengthen your existing relationship. Make the moves now within the next 18 months. Your actions will help you achieve the life that you wish, and these things will come effortlessly for you. This way, you release your heavy karmas, paving way for the new. It's time to redefine what and possibly who is it that you desire. So now for Sagittarius and Sagittarius ascendant, this Venus cycle occurs in your solar seventh house of one-to-one partnerships. Misunderstandings with your partner do dissolve. Talk through or discuss your problems, and actually this discussing your problems will become relatively easier for you. It's time to do your best. Be as non-judgmental as possible and try not to overact or overreact to what your partner has to say. Don't take things personally. A partnership that appeared stalled for the time being or distant will either warm up, clearing all misunderstandings, or else you'll be confident and realize that it's a time for a release and to move on. Venus direct always helps an individual in gaining clarity of what is needed for the soul to be happy. Take time out to reassess what and who is most important to you, and then start taking action towards improving the conditions of your heart and mind. The next 18 months are there for you to make the changes in life which will benefit you personally and, of course, professionally too. So for Capricorn and the Capricorn ascendants, this Venus benefic cycle occurs in your solar sixth house of work, health, and habits. In addition to the general areas outlined above, the social aspect of relationship on the job will see a marked improvement. You will derive satisfaction from your work chores or routines, especially if you're keen on manifesting the changes that you have thought. Change of attitude will actually help you in developing your altitude. Make those changes in life now. Don't just keep thinking. Take action towards improving your lifestyle through health, diet, and your daily routine. Declutter and take steps towards breaking away from people who give you negative energies or drain your mind. As your mind is clear, now focus on healing and processing your health and work routines. Personal relationships improve as you clear the airs and misunderstandings, if any, of the past. The slowdown of the past months has done a lot of good to you. The clarity of thoughts serve you good purpose in the coming 18 months. So make the most of this time. Aquarius and Aquarius ascendant. Well, this Venus directs and impacts your solar fifth house of romance, pleasure, speculation, and children. Because this cycle directly affects your sector of romance and speculation, you can take calculated risks with gambling or making moves in love. It's like flirtatiousness actually overtakes you. However, it's a good time for reassessing how satisfying your life is on the lines of pleasure, entertainment, creativity, expression, or romance. Don't make any impulsive commitments. Just enjoy the moments in life. In the next coming 18 months, you will get a real clarity of your thoughts in regards to your heart and mind. Someone from the past could be on the horizon. Be deliberate if you are considering giving a second chance. Don't wear your heart on your sleeve. The coming 18 months need to be focused on what you need, how you are going to obtain it, and also get set to execute your plans the moment you conceive them. More importantly, answer yourself the why of what you want. Patch up with the family members and clear out all the misunderstandings if you can. You need to focus on building comfort levels with those who matter in your life. Assess on the purchases that you have in mind, and it is a good time to purchase or renovate your house. The next 18 months are all about making your moves that you desire and what makes you happy. Now for the Pisces and the Pisces ascendant. The direct Venus progression occurs in your solar fourth house of home and family. Relationships with your family may have been a little strained as comfort matters came into question. The desire or need for warm relationships with family members or for support and a feeling of security needs to be worked upon deliberately from your side during this phase. And remember what I told you about Venus, it's a magnet. So if you feel good about yourself, if you feel good of whatever you're doing, you're bound to attract those good energies. But if you don't feel good about yourself, then you're repelling people away. So this is a great time to think and manifest about how to improve your home, beautify it, and make it comfortable. The direct movement of Venus rules your communication and intimacy sectors. You will now experience the being, or you will experience that you are being supported emotionally and financially. Be confident of expressing yourself clearly and getting an equally warm, supportive response. This is the perfect time for reviewing your finances and shared resources. So, in actual, the next 18 months can be devoted to your money and your honey. Just remember, you get what you give. Be confident inwardly, and your outer will be responded equally. So, in a nutshell, I would say for all the zodiac signs, the coming 8 months are very, very beautiful. You just need to actually transform into what you have been thinking of the past. This is a period when you can not only transform yourself confidently, but even confidently manifest of how you would like your life to be, because these are the changing times. But if taken in a very confident and a positive manner, trust me, you will actually be on the right track, making your money and honey to your satisfaction. Stay blessed.